Being involved at Washington State University is important. We talk to students to better understand why they got involved.
I got involved in ASWCU because during my time in high school, I really wanted to be in the ASB government, but I didn't get in for senior class president. And so coming here to WSU, I wanted to get in student body government, and I learned that ASWCU is the government, so I really wanted to join. I got in as a freshman delegate, and I wanted to continue my help towards others.
A ton of students that are involved with different organizations have prior experience in leadership roles. One individual in particular, Tania Enriques, shared her involvement during high school.
I've always been involved since high school. I served as the vice president of the class council of 2021 for 3 years, and then in my senior year I served as the secretary of class council.
Seeing that involvement in high school helps with individuals stay motivated. Tania continues to be proactive in her participation of activities.
I'm currently serving in ASWCU. I started off as the freshman delegate last year. This year I served as the uncertified senator, and then I became the pro tempore. And then next year, I am serving as the all-campus senator and then also the pro tem.
While some individuals get involved with activities like ASWCU right away, Cicely Sorrell was originally involved with BSU and Cable 8.
I went to a BSU meeting, which is Black Student Union, and I ended up bumping into several members, a part of ASWCU Senate, which was probably the best accident of my life because the following week I joined Senate. So I've been pretty involved with that. And then besides Senate, I also do intramural sports. And then aside from that, I do Cable 8. So I anchor part of Cable 8 News. So which all of them came a little bit later down the line, but Senate was like the first one that I got involved with.
With ASWCU being one of the biggest organizations, there are a ton of other great opportunities that will benefit your experience. We talked to Nolan Marchetti and learned more about his involvement with Cable 8.
I also like the social aspect of it. I like getting to work with other people on a project, especially on one that's not like live television. It doesn't have the same stress that live television has. You can, reshoot stuff. You can do second takes and stuff like that, but you're sort of having more fun because you can do that.
When looking for an organization to be a part of, keep an open mind. There are 1,000+ organizations that will help you build new skills and help you figure out who you are. However, not everyone is able to experience all organizations. After talking with a few student leaders, we asked what they would do different.
What I wish I did differently in terms of being involved was accurately see the duties for my positions I was being involved in. For some of my involvements, it's not really the most beneficial for me as a marketing major because it doesn't coincide with like a direct benefit for me as a marketing major, such as like the mentor program. It's very helpful, but in terms of like being a marketing major, there's other positions open, such as like the digital marketing position in student affairs marketing, which I could have applied for, and I thought that would have been more beneficial for me as a marketing major. So maybe definitely like planning my future goals and making sure it aligns with what I want to do in the future will help me become involved in the positions that actually help me.
Not everyone will choose to focus on academics rather than getting involved. However, students should not get discouraged if they decided to get involved later on in their college experience. Some individuals, such as Cicely, didn't get involved until later.
I feel like I got involved when I'm about to graduate. So like even though like I joined Senate last fall of 2022, and so like I feel like if I would have joined Senate sooner, it probably would have prompted me to join other groups. For instance, I probably would have joined Black Student Union and Senate, and still probably would have done Cable 8. And then there's a bunch of other groups that I probably would have been involved with the Women's Center because I really love what they're about. So, but I just feel like obviously right now, like I'm about to graduate, so there's no time with it.
With more students coming to WSU, it is important to educate incoming freshmen as well as already admitted students about the different opportunities they can be a part of. WSU has an official website that shares different information about the thousands of student organizations on campus. ASWCU has their own website as well that talks about the different branches of government within ASWCU. They also have a section dedicated towards different multicultural organizations that students can be a part of. These student-led organizations will help all individuals grow as a whole, and one student who talked about their experience was Tania.
I think all of this experience combined together has definitely helped me grow as an individual, at becoming a better leader, and also like enhancing the skills that I have, such as being an effective communicator, and then also not just that, but also being able to effectively listen to my constituents and hear their issues and their concerns. And I think all of that together has allowed me to become a better individual.
Involvement is an essential aspect to your college experience. It will help you develop and grow into the best version of yourself. Take every opportunity you are given because there is only so much time to help guide you to success. When speaking with Cicely about tips for other students, this is what she said.
Don't do what I do. Don't let your anxiety get the best of you, because eventually you're going to struggle with fear of missing out, aka FOMO, which I did. But I know that when incoming freshmen come in, everything's a lot new to them. Because I personally, I didn't come in as a freshman. I came in as a junior from a different state, so it was still new to me. But for a freshman, I feel like that is your time to kind of explore who you are and what you want to get involved in. So just go. If there's like events on campus, just go. Even if you live off campus, if there's a friend inviting you somewhere, go. Sign up to everything and then go to individual meetings and rule them out which ones you want to do. Because you never know what experiences you're going to have.
One thing that students should learn is to go out and explore the variety of activities they can get involved with. After speaking with Nolan, he gave one of the biggest tips out there that would help push students to do their best. His advice was,
don't be scared to try something, I guess. Even if you don't end up following through for the full semester, go to a couple meetings to begin with, see if you like it, see if there are any people you like, even if you don't like the club, there could be people in the club that you end up liking and stuff like that, so yeah.
If students want to have a fun and exciting college experience, being involved is the best way to do so. Students will become strong leaders that learn a ton of skills that will set them up for success in the future.